All right. What is up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. We are seeing a gamma squeeze in the market right now. We just got the NFP report and it came out favorable. All right. Basically, Jerome Powell is getting what he wants from that non-farm payrolls report. And we went above our zero gamma level yesterday. And you can see that the report has come out today and is pushing the market higher. This is the SPY S&P 500 ETF that we're looking at. Now, there are some key levels to the upside. All right. If we get continuation to the upside, 432.9, 433.57, and 435.32, those are going to be areas that you want to pay attention to. I just want to say, people need to be cautious, right? Look at our 4-hour time frame right here, very overbought, right? So typically, you as a general rule of thumb, you're not looking to buy things when they are at these extremely overbought levels. Essentially, we're going to be gapping up, right? There's going to be a gap right here in between these levels, and it's very possible that when market opens, we could come down and reverse, try to fill this gap. So you do want to keep that in mind. This is yesterday's high, right? So essentially all of this area right here between 432.9 and right around 431 is going to be a gap on the day, and we could look to come down and fill that gap once the market opens. Now, what do I mean by this gamma squeeze here, right? Well, we really had a crazy move in the market. Okay. So, this shaded box right here is our weekly expected move as we head into the week. And we basically have doubled that, right? And came up here to the 2 sigma move level. And this is something that's very rare and that occurs very rarely, right? But we talked about in the Discord how we had a lot of the conditions for a 2 sigma move. We'll break that down for you guys. So, over the weekend, right, we talked about the bear scenario playing out. And now put positions played out nicely, looking slash expecting to get some type of bounce next week if we're above 4,100, right? And so this is the SPX right here. And we were anticipating this move up already. Now, I've dropped a few videos going over not only just this chart, but a lot of things behind the scenes and underneath the hood of the market that basically suggested that we should be due for some type of a rally, in which, we definitely did get that. We also talked about how this is a really good time to add some positions, right, for some long-term positions for shares in the S&P 500. And as we progress and we continued covering these things, there were many signals, right? And we can see how it's starting off, right? We see here, okay, hey, well, the week is starting off good now. Now we're getting an update on the analysis. We're getting that bounce we were looking for. And then after that, we talked about and just continuing to give the updates, right? Saying, hey, it's still following the plan, still going up, SPX right here. And then we talked about on Wednesday, or in the morning before noon, right, that we could be setting up this 3 white soldiers bullish chart pattern, right? And that's three, and this was on the daily chart, right? And it's essentially, 3 candlesticks that look like that. Right. And I was saying, hey, if we do end up getting a strong body close on that Wednesday candle, we could set up for a 3 white soldiers candlestick pattern and continue to push the market up higher. And that's exactly what we got, right? We did get that strong body close. And if you take a look, this is that 3 white soldiers candlestick pattern closing right around the 200 SMA. And then we completely gapped up over that yesterday and went to that 2 sigma move right around with our dark pool levels. Right. And now we take a look at where we're at. All right. And, we're very high extended. We're above that zero gamma level now. So now we're in positive gamma territory. And the NFP report came out. And so now essentially what we're seeing is a little bit of a gamma squeeze. So I just kind of want to break down what's been going on in the market. This is an extremely rare move for this week. Okay. I mean, we went from 412 essentially all the way up to 432. So we saw $20 in the S&P 500. That's about 200 points, in something like the SPX. And we've been positioned pretty good. I mean, we have been hedging along the way, just because this move has been so strong. You do want to hedge yourself accordingly. And some of those hedges have gotten destroyed. But at the end of the day, the hedge is just there to protect you, right? You're not looking to make more money on your hedge than you are on your long positions. And we've had many different long positions, in the market. Some have been better than others, but if you take a look here, we were in Apple, we had Carnival Cruise Line. Etsy was one that I got in a little bit too early. And so I ended up just cutting that one for a pretty big loss. But you can see we're in the SPY, Tesla, ExxonMobil was another one, that had a really nice setup. So, if you guys want access to all of this information, you can use the link in the description to join the Discord. It's just a couple bucks a week. So, it's not like it's some crazy price or anything. Not looking to sell you guys courses or anything. Really just a really good community. There's a lot of great features in here, and some really cool things that really the normal retail trader isn't going to have. Right, when we get these gamma levels, I'm using the bot to do these. Right, so there's a bot in here. You can come in here and get the gamma levels for any stock, any expiration date that you're looking at. You can get the dark pool levels, the max pain levels, different things like that. So, join the Discord, become a part of the community, stay safe out there. Okay. You don't have to try to chase these longs up here. Today might not be a bad day to sit out. Okay. Especially if you're a FOMO trader and you think that, you may get caught on the wrong side. Maybe the market starts to reverse and seems like it's going to crash, and then you go too aggressive with the shorts and it rebounds and rallies. Wait for the structure. Okay, I really like to use the opening range, and I've got some nice scripts here available for you guys in the Discord. Right, if you come down, not only do you get all of the flexible grids that I use to dive underneath the hood of the market, but we've got plenty of scripts in here. So, we've got a script that will chart the previous day highs, all right, and then the opening range highs for the current day, as well as the previous day opening range highs. And if you're someone who's struggling as a day trader, looking for what stocks to trade, different things like that, using the opening range strategy is going to be really efficient, and it gives you a setup basically every single day that you can trade. So if I do see an opening rate and trade available to me today, I might take that. Otherwise, we have plenty of long positions, and with this gap up, those long positions should be looking pretty nice. So I think most likely I'll just take some profit today and chill out. Let me know you guys' thoughts down below. Okay, did you think that the market was going to do this? Do you think that it's going to continue squeezing up higher and we could head up to the call wall around 440? I mean, that's going to be a crazy move if we do something like that. Or, do you think that all of this is just a massive bull trap and we're heading back down on the S&P 500, back to 4,100, back to 4,000, back to 400 on the SPY ETF? All right. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Let me know down below.